Welcome back to the channel. It's February 4th, and we are here for the Draftkings breakdown of the slate on February 5th. 9-game slate. Thursday is almost finishing up. They got a couple games left. I was looking at this game right here between Golden State and Dallas Mavericks. Surprise, surprise. I don't know how the Mavericks were favored anyway. They're a struggling team, happened to get a win the other night on a back-to-back. And Golden State has been pretty, solid. I understand that they are missing a lot of bigs, but the Mavs aren't an imposing team in that down low area, especially with Porzingis. He's more of a jump shooter. So that's enough of this, the betting talk side. We're going to get into the DraftKings. We're going to keep it 7K and below before I dig into that and give you my selections for each and every point guard and shooting guard and small forward, power forward, and center. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, we are at 255, I believe. Let's push it to 300. New videos are coming soon. We got Super Bowl video coming tomorrow. I'm gonna break that down to you. I'm gonna give you my winner. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you've been watching my videos. I gave you money. I'm giving you money when I get to 300, but I gave you money already. I gave you money. If you listen, please, please listen to me some more, because I have more futures in my back pocket. So you should start putting some ducats. If you can use this as freaking like stock, if you want to say, because these are big money situations that they can technically grow. Technically, just keep putting money in it, because I'm not giving you like stupid. The Wizards are gonna make the championship. No, it's not gonna happen. No, I'm giving you very good advice. I've given you Dodgers. I've given people Dodgers. I've given people the Lakers. I mean, even though it should have been obvious to you guys, but people still like to say no, and they go on their own little tangent. But I've given you the correct champion in every sport. I've told people this. I've told people about Tampa Bay. We got one more game left. Okay? Got one more game left. Now, let's get into the selection. 7K and below for each and every position. We are going to start with, I think this is what we're going to do. You'll see a theme here. We're going to go what worked with yesterday, because these guys, they're still in this similar price range, just a little bit more expensive, but the value is still there. They worked out beautifully in the last game, in the last slate, the little OKC, stack that I gave you guys yesterday, the day before, and it's going to work again. This is a game where it's going to be OKC Thunder, no SGA. They're going against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are not going to blow them out. They're struggling themselves. There's going to be a very competitive back and forth game between two bad teams. So, in that case, we're going to take advantage of point guard, shooting guard Theo Maledon when he's getting the opportunity. Like I said he would. He got you 36 minutes. He shot horribly and still got you 28 DK at 4.3. Now bumped up to 5K. Even if he makes half of these, he could have been on that 37 to 40K, 40 DK game at that type of price. And now he's just up a little more expensive at 5K. He's going to make his shots. He is a solid shooter. I've seen him play. I like the kid. We're going to go back to that well. Shooting guard. We're going back to this well. Another player on the OKC Thunder. Like I told you, the absence of SGA and George Hill is going to bump up these three guys I'm going to give you. This is the second out of the three. Hamidou Diallo. I told you we get a bump in minutes. He had 15 the game before, and then when, SGA was out, boom, 30 minutes. This man is instant offense. Got you 31 DK and 45 and 4,500. Bumped him up just a little bit more. Now he is 52. Meat is still on the bone. Shot well. He's going to be more active. I think he's going to take at least double-digit shots in this game, especially with all those minutes. They're more of they kind of blew out the Houston Rockets. So I guess he didn't really need to score. So This might be a little bit different situation. You might need to score a little more, but at 5,200, he's gonna take double-digit shots in this game. I'm telling you right now. Almost got you a double-double. Has the ability to get steals, maybe some assists, but the points are going to be there. That's what we're banking on. Hamidou Diallo, nice high flyer for you guys at the shooting guard position. Next, we're going to move over to the small forward position. And we're going to go down to someone I think is way too cheap. Way too cheap for the amount of injuries this team has. And that's going to be, we're going back to the well Terrence Ross. If anything, this was the one person I was wrong about, and that's because he had a bad shooting day, 1 for 8. And then after that, it was all she wrote. It was a blowout by the Toronto Raptors in that second half. Whatchamacallit went absolutely insane and made 11 threes. That was just undrafted rookie too. Undrafted feeding into the league. He was not drafted, and he put the team on his back. Terrence Ross can do something similar to that. He's done it before. Made like 9 threes in the game. But streaky shooter dropped his price all the way to 4,900. This is too cheap. He's not going to go lower than this. Take full advantage. This is a person that was all the way up that 6,400. He's below 5K, going to get, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8 minutes, maybe 30, because this game isn't, I don't think this game is going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be close between Orlando and Chicago Bulls, and they're going to need his offense off the bench. Terrence Ross at 4,900. That is a solid smash play right there. And then last but not least, to finish our trio of the OKC Thunder, we're going to go with the man that's, showed up and showed out with a nice double-double. I told you we get a double-double. I literally said it in that video. Has the ability to do it. Got it for you. 34 minutes, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Just beautiful performance from Darius Bazley. And they're going to need the kid. He has really improved. He showed something last year, at the end of last year, and he's coming to his own this season. And with SGA out, he's going to have to step up. He took over double-digit shots at 13. He can make the 3 ball. He is very athletic. We're going to take Darius Bazley at 5,700. That's the most expensive guy I've given you. And I think that is the most expensive guy I will give you, because Naz Reid, who is now probable for Friday, this is the guy to bring it back in the, that OKC Minnesota Timberwolves game. I think we should take full advantage of it. A lot of value is here in this game. Other than, D'Angelo Russell, we can go back to Naz Reid, who was playing well before, having a little wrist injury. 32 minutes against the Spurs, got you 30 DK. Had a great performance against the Warriors. Those 2 games got you 44 DK. And now, since he's been gone, they dropped his price all the way to 5,400. He's a very athletic big. Not saying he's going to cause too much trouble, going up against Al Horford, but that active body, very offensive-minded center like a baby Montrezl Harrell. Naz Reid at 5,400 is definitely someone to look forward to, and you're going to need the salary, 7,900 remaining for the next 3 spots for guys that we have at a very high price. And Antetokounmpo going up against Cleveland, that could be a blowout situation. But they are on the road. They tend to play weird on the road. Milwaukee's always dominant at home. On the road, they're another story. James Harden going against Toronto in a solid spot. Kevin Durant, obviously, but I would choose Kyrie Irving if I'm choosing, out of the 3 trios. I always go with the cheaper guy, and that was correct against the Clippers. Against the Toronto Raptors, that it could be KD, but at this point, he's more of the scorer. Harden's more of the triple-double guy, and Durant's just there. He's been very, very efficient. He doesn't care. 13 shots, 11 out of 13. This man was lethal. Okay, lethal got you 39. He's the dude that's just gonna just be there, just knock down shots. Very consistent. But the trio's working well. Other guys to pay up for, Tatum and Brown should be in nice spots. Just competitive nature. I understand they got bad matchups going up against the Clippers, but they're going to need to score to keep it close. And against the Clippers in a big test of, an elite West team going up against a pretty good Eastern squad. Other guys to look at, Bam Adebayo, 9,200. All these guys you want to have space to pay up for. Washington struggling, defending the center. They don't have many bigs. I mean, Robin Lopez is going against Bam Adebayo. I'm taking Bam Adebayo. That's not a good. It's not a good matchup. Moritz Wagner going up against Bam Adebayo. I'm taking Bam Adebayo. Leonard and George are very cheap. To have Leonard under 9K is kind of criminal. I get it. He's been, hasn't been going all off, but this is a competitive game. In a competitive game, he usually goes off. Like, as you see in his Brooklyn Nets game, 39 minutes, 59 DK. Kawhi Leonard should never be under 9K. I think he is a lock to have. We're going to throw him in there. I don't want to touch Jimmy Butler right now. That man needs some time to get settled in that 8,300. I think that is too much money. But these are the guys that we're going to look at to pay up for, give you 7,500 less left in the lineup build. Let me know if you like the core. If not, give me a couple guys that you want to, switch in, switch out for. I know I'm very bullish on this OKC Thunder stack for tomorrow because we're going back to the well. It worked once. It should work twice before the prices get ridiculous. And you're not going to know how long, SGA is out for. So let's take full advantage of it. We're going back to that well. Bring it back with Naz Reid. Definitely play Kawhi Leonard in your lineups. I'm going to put him in his thumbnail as well. And get ready for the football video that we're going to have for the Super Bowl tomorrow, coming out hot off the presses. I know you've been waiting for that. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and MessageSD, and I'll be back tomorrow on another video. Peace out.